everybody, it's Silent Shadowfire here, coming back at you with another video. I know my camera is a little bit shaky today. I'm having to record off of my iPad, which is something that I'm not very used to, if I'm being honest. So yeah, you may have noticed that I'm in a slightly different location, and yeah, I am. I'm in a completely different country to where I was beforehand, and yeah, it's my second week here, so fun. But yeah, I just thought I'd pop on and make this video just to kind of give you guys an update as to what's going on, where I'm at, and well, welcome you back to my channel, because I know that I deleted quite a lot of my videos, if not all of my videos. To be honest with you, it was mostly just because of the fact that I was super stressed out. Like, I had a lot going on and I didn't really know what to do with it, so I had to just kind of make do with what I had, and I just kind of figured, well, if I'm having to go somewhere else, I'll make a fresh start. I was actually considering rebranding, if I'm being honest. I still might actually rebrand, so yeah, and if I do, then I'll probably delete this video and make a brand new one, but I don't know. And yeah, my face is rather broken out, I agree, but that's mostly because of all the stress that has gone on, plus I don't really see the point in filters or anything like that, so yeah, fun. So yeah, to give you guys an update as to what's going on, so yes, I have moved country, I have got different hair colour, don't really know why, just kind of happened. I just felt like it, I guess. So yeah, I have a completely different hair colour, which is bright red. I did have red hoops, but the red has kind of came off. I got my new jewellery from Body Candy, and I will admit I was kind of shocked with how that particular company kind of worked, because I was under the impression that like customs charges were paid by the company, since every time I do order from any company that's in America, normally custom charges are included with the price that you pay at the checkout. Clearly that wasn't the case this time, so I got hit with like, I think it was like £13 worth of a customs charge just to get like 5 bits of jewellery, if not, well, was it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it was like a couple more than 5 into the country. So yeah, that was interesting to discover that. I don't really know about the sound quality on this, so forgive me if my sound quality isn't the best. I did try, but yeah, I will probably make this like a very short video. I don't really want to like stretch out and go into like super duper great detail as to like where I am, etc, etc, as I don't feel like you guys really need to know. No offense, but all my close friends and everyone that needs to know knows. I was gonna make a goodbye video personally on YouTube, and like kind of private the videos to give to those that I didn't get to say goodbye to before I left Scotland. I kind of feel bad for that, because I haven't done that, and I'm not sure if I will, mostly because of the fact that I'm like, do I do a personal, or do I just do like a generalized goodbye to everyone who I didn't say goodbye to? It's kind of weird thinking about stuff like that, but you know, it is what it is. But I'm kind of, I had to take an internet break, because I thought to myself, well, my mental health is kind of going on a decline right now, and it really was. I was in a really bad place for like a really long time. Not saying that I've improved, but I'm certainly a little bit better than what I was when I kind of first entered the lockdown period, I suppose, because when Scotland entered the lockdown, it was really hard for the first, well, certainly the first couple of days was the hard hitting ones. especially from when I was actually working at the time as well. It was extremely hard. It was extremely, how do I say? It was hard to just kind of stomach the fact that you wouldn't be able to, like, see your friends as much, if at all, and normally it would be over, like, you know, FaceTime or Facebook or etc, etc. But it certainly has opened up a lot of kind of cans, I suppose. Like, it's opened a lot of doors for me. I kind of realised that a lot of things I hadn't before. So it did have its positives and negatives for me, but I mean, it wasn't really much difference for me in my lifestyle, because normally I'm quite a reclusive person. I don't really go out much. Still don't really go out much, if I'm being honest. But that's mostly because I'm in pain pretty much all of the time. And I've kind of been struggling with a lot of the news that I've been given lately. Like, there's just been a couple of bits of news that have just hit me quite hard. Especially when, you know, the mental health teams first, and ordinarily the normal response that you would get, especially back in Scotland, would be, so you're depressed and your anxiety's flared up. Okay, well, you know what? Go exercise. Like, okay, that might work for some people, but I'm not some people. It doesn't work for me. Exercise does not change my mental health, and if I go exercise, it actually hurts quite a lot. So I don't think I will opt in for that one, thank you very much. I think I'll opt out. Not that I don't want to exercise, I would love nothing more than to do that, and I would love to go for walks without it hurting every inch of my body. But it hurts every single, like, it feels like my entire body is just too weak to support itself, if that makes sense. Like, it really does hurt, and especially like when I'm walking, it just kind of feels like my feet are on fire. Like, it could only be like a 5-minute walk and my feet just start feeling like they are burning, when ordinarily, like, even like sitting down just now, my feet are stone cold. Doesn't really make sense, but it's just how my body is, apparently. It just kind of, it's weird. And yeah, so I would opt for a new body, but we don't have that option, so I'm stuck with that apparently. So yeah, there's that. But I kind of know the reason why. I just haven't gotten anything to help me manage with the pain on a daily basis. So, like, more often than not, I am in pain and I do not want to move because it's that painful. Fun times, right? But again, when I was back in Scotland, a lot of the health system would be like, oh, you're just growing up, or, you know, oh, it's your mental health. Okay, yeah, okay, for 3 years it was my mental health, even when my mental health wasn't really super bad at that point. Like, or, you know, I was like 17 when I first kind of started recognizing that there was a lot of pain that maybe shouldn't be there. But I was experiencing pain through quite a lot of my I don't know, it was, even when I was 14, I was experiencing quite a lot of pain, but I was going through a lot emotionally and mentally at that age as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of factors that could have contributed to that, I guess. But the only thing that I will say about Scotland that was kind of good was the way that, you know, as daft as this is going to sound, you know, there was all these, like, they kind of, the team that I was working with before I moved here, people who know me know where here is, but before I moved here, I don't know, they just kind of, they started really trying to help me and really, like, showing that they cared and showing that, you know, actually I did matter. But I mean, due to the fact that, like, over here, I've only been here, 2 weeks, I finally got registered last week with the doctor. I think it was Friday I got a phone call from the doctor, and then Wednesday I got a phone call from my mental health team to help me with other stuff. And obviously next week now I'm having an actual face-to-face appointment. So the ball over here is like, you know, they pick it up and they start running with it like there's no tomorrow. Like, it's like super fast over here. Like, I have no words to describe how shocked I was when I realised how quickly things like moved over here compared to over there. I'm still in the UK, just in a different part, but it's nice. It has helped a little bit with my mental health and keeping calm, but it has its downfalls also. I'm really gutted that I didn't get to say goodbye to everyone that I wanted to say goodbye to. I didn't even, like, I guess I'm used to it anyway, because a lot of the time, like, especially kind of when I was a little bit younger, like, I was just as like not even getting to say goodbye, referring to when I was 14 I didn't get to say goodbye. It was just a case of, you're moving, that's it. So yeah, like, it's kind of tough because I wanted to say goodbye, and I was actually thinking, I can't remember if I said it early in the video, but I probably did. If I didn't, I was thinking of making like personalized, like, you know, one like individualized and personalized videos to each and every one of those people that I wanted to say goodbye to, and be like, hey, you know, times suck, obviously I don't get to say goodbye to you, goodbye, and whatever message I wanted to leave them. But it's not like they can't get in touch with me anyway, because it's like I've obviously got internet now. Didn't have that for like a little week or so. It wasn't very it was a very strange time, but it was also a very good time, because I realised that without the internet I was actually a tiny bit happier. Believe it or not. Like, I was, you know, I sat there and I took time to myself. I was learning Oracle cards, believe it or not. Oracle cards, this house pretty much was smudged to fudge. Yes, it was smudged to fudge. I have my smudge stick somewhere, but I can't remember where I put it at this point in time. I know it's somewhere, it's just not here right now, and I'm moving the camera a lot. I'm trying not to. It's very hard not to move the camera, but I'm trying not to. But I'm surrounded by my family, and well, when I say surrounded, I've seen like maybe one or two, three maybe, just now. Like, obviously they've got lives and stuff, so it was like good to see those ones, but I don't know. I kind of feel alone though, like, if I'm being honest. Like, I feel quite lonely because, you know, everything that I've known and cared for is in a different country now. So it's kind of hard in that sense. And it kind of makes me emotional when I think about it, because it's like, I don't know, I just get really emotional because I miss it, and I miss spending the time. And obviously I know I didn't really get out much, but, you know, when I saw specific people, you know, or the people that I, you know, were my friends and stuff, like, you know, I had someone to talk to, like, face to face, and like, they needed a hug, or if I needed a hug, I'd get it. But obviously COVID decided to rear its ugly head, so yeah, fun. But yeah, as you can probably see or tell, I'm slightly emotional as is, trying not to be very hard, trying not to be very emotional. But yeah, I do kind of feel alone because I don't have friends in the near proximity. I don't have that kind of thing here. I have opportunities, I guess, but it's just not the same. And making friends is really hard for me, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I have faith in myself, but I just don't know if I don't know. I'm still kind of teetering on the edge of, do I make a personalized YouTube video for each and every one of these people that I wanted to say goodbye to, since I didn't actually get to say goodbye to them? Or do I just leave it and not say anything to them? Because part of me really wants to go and say my goodbye. Like, you know, it's just common decency, I guess. But the other part's like, nah, it's been like 2 weeks now, they've forgotten about you. So, fun, I have to deal with that. But I was actually trying to make this a short video and it's nearly ended up at like 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to end this video. On a positive note, I will be hopefully doing more recordings. I am hoping to try and edit this video. I don't know if that's going to be successful or not, but I'm trying. I might start doing lives. I might start doing live streams on Facebook, because I know that I haven't really bothered with my Facebook page. If you haven't already done so, go follow me on Facebook. And yeah, and if you guys could, if you enjoyed this video or if you liked this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and why don't you just let me know where you're from in the comment section below as well. Alright, well, I guess that's time, guys. See you later.